everybody and welcome back to the Blossom Crochet channel. Very quickly, if this is your first time visiting or if you've visited a few times but haven't subscribed, then please do hit that subscribe button now and also click on the little bell so that you can choose to receive all notifications, and that way you'll never miss when I upload a new video. So the other day I uploaded a video about a little trip to the yarn shop which I took you along for, and a few people were commenting asking to see the yarns that I'd bought in a bit more detail, to see a little bit more about them. So that's literally what this video is going to be. If you haven't seen that video, then of course I will leave a link for it in the description, but we're just going to talk about the ones that I chose. So the first one is this little yarn cake, and this is the Stylecraft Batik Element Swirl. Now this is a DK yarn, and I chose this one purely because of the lovely autumnal colours that are in it, and I thought it would look really, really nice worked up. So this is the shade called Fire, and like I say, you can see that it's a DK yarn and it is a blend of acrylic and wool, and it's really lovely and soft. Even with the wool content, it's still really, really nice. The recommended hook size is 4. And then it says you get approximately 300 yards or 275 metres, whichever way you want to do it, and it is 100 grams. Now, you could get a nice sized infinity scarf out of it if you did quite a narrow one, but I'm leaning slightly more towards doing something different with this, maybe some fingerless gloves, or even twinning it with a complementing yarn and making like a chunky hat. I am still undecided, but I was just so drawn to these beautiful colours. They do obviously have other colours in this range as well, but this was just the one that really jumped out at me, and I really, really liked this one. Yet again, would it be a video if I didn't have my helper? This seems to be her new thing now. She comes every single time. Secondly was the beautiful, well, I said at the time that these colours just reminded me of my branding, my logo and things, because anything that just seems gardeny and flowery just makes me think of my stuff. So this is the King Cole Hedgerow, and this is a chunky yarn. Again, there were other shades of this, but as I'm sure you can imagine, this particular colourway really did jump out at me. I really liked this one the most. So as I say, it's a chunky yarn, so it's going to be a much bigger hook, so you're talking 6mm. However, the pattern that I have in mind for using this, I will definitely be going up another hook size as well to get a really nice drape for the project that I want to make. Now this is a much bigger ball. You can see this one is 200 grams and it is a 100% acrylic yarn. And this one you get approximately 300 meters. And I just absolutely loved this colourway. I thought it was really, really nice, and it is definitely going to make a really beautiful scarf, and I will only need one ball of it to make a lovely scarf, so that's a massive plus. So again, this one is the colourway called Dewdrop, and of course I will leave links for all of these yarns in the description box, but I really did like the way that the colour changed in this one. I thought it was really nicely done. You can see that lovely blend that you were going to get through there, that gradual fade. I think it's going to be really, really lovely. I hadn't seen these before until I actually got in the shop, and then loved them as soon as I saw it. I thought definitely having that one. And then last but not least, as you know, I only bought 3 things. I was really, really restrained. Is I went back in for another jewel spun. So I've used jewel spun before, and I made a really beautiful scarf with it last winter, and that is a tutorial on my channel which you can find. And there are just so many beautiful shades of this yarn that I just wanted to try a different one. So we've had a DK, we've had a chunky, and now we've got an Aran weight yarn. So we've gone through a few. So this is a 200 gram ball, just like the last one that I showed you, and this one is called Citrine Sunrise, and you can see just there. So 200 grams, it says Aran weight, so it's most likely probably going to suggest a 5mm hook, but again, the project that I have got in mind for this, I will be using probably at least a half size, maybe a full size up, just to get that gorgeous drape that I'm after. I'm really looking forward to seeing what colours are in this, because they look like this on the surface, but then when you pull apart there are some really interesting colours that are going to come through, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works up. The last dual spun yarn that I used was really, really beautiful, and my finished scarf was gorgeous, so definitely looking forward to using this one. I just have to now think to myself, why have you got so many projects on the go that you want to get done before Christmas? Because if you're anything like me, you'll have all these grand ideas about presents for people, and then you forget that you actually need the time in the day to actually make them. But I'm hoping, obviously, that it will be a success in the long run. So those are my 3 beautiful yarns that I chose from the yarn shop this time. Like I say, I will leave links in the description, but again, if you don't follow me, make sure that you subscribe now so that you don't miss out by clicking that little bell icon and choosing to receive notifications. But I will see you for a normal tutorial using some of these gorgeous yarns really soon. But thanks as always for watching, and bye for now. Not just from me, but bye from Keiko as well. See you soon.